Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Gary Grigsby's War in the East with a special bonus episode brought to you by my Patreon supporter Thomas Loftlin. And once again back into the fray here with February now. So we still have at least roughly 2 months worth of winter coming. Of course, by winter's end, I need to have one. So, well, after the Rasputitsa, I guess, there might be 1 or 2 turns where the weather is good, but quite sure that the amount of days where that's actually the case are probably few and far between. Now, I did talk. Please speed down. Okay. They lost a lot of planes flying out in that blizzard too, which is also good. Their casualties, at least in the tank department, are significant. The goal here, of course, is to also grab this here singular hex, ultimately. This being a 28, I actually don't think it will be possible for me to break through there right now. Which means that I pretty much need to advance along the rest of the line in a better way, I suppose. This is looking quite neat as I'm moving towards Stickfin. I need to keep these 2 units here for the moment to at least potentially soon deal with those 3 tank corps actually. Let's get rid of this here. So. Sadly there, I can only do a soft attack. This is looking quite weird, but I'll try to deal with it in due time. Let's see, I can only assign a Stück battery. If I'm... Okay. Yeah, exactly. So, it was very likely that they were going to be quite weak, given their excessive attacks in the previous turn. Good. Okay, well... They cannot move in there, but I now have 3 units, namely Polizei, the 215th, and the Narva SS Estonian Infantry. But even now, their defense doesn't look like a whole lot. It's like a 9. I mean, technically, there's not even 20,000 men in there. The AI is most likely going to hunt for this hex, so I'm still gonna put those units in there. If they want to go and attack down there, I'm fine with that. I'll put the Netherlands infantry in there, doing the Peterhof, and these on those hexes. Like I said, if they want to move there, it's fine. I don't really mind. I got this rifle and tank corps surrounded now. We'll see how that goes. I don't even know if they have a depot there. They might indeed again try to break out, which could just as well succeed. I'll also stay there, and actually I'll also put these guys there. So yeah, this is fairly weak. If they can hold out for a turn, then all the better. It means then I'll have these positions afterwards. Well, first I would need to clear Colpino, but then afterwards I have these positions to go and attack this here one block, which is also going to be exceptionally tough, but it frees up quite a bit of units down here. Either which way. Since I can no longer attack up there, I guess in a sense I'm better off switching forces around now towards Tigfin. But certainly not all of them. Let's get you to refit on the depot. Seems like they're at least already... Or let's do that here. Split you up. I want one part in Karishi. I actually don't want them to go and take that. That would also be problematic. And I'll send 2 parts of the 69th into this city, because the enemy is also relatively likely to go and take it. So I want to have at least some forces there. I don't really mind that much if they try a breakout in that sector. We'll see. At the very least, I need to have 2 hexes worth in between everything. Seems like they have a unit in here. Yeah, I can't move further there. Seems like they have something in here. Can technically surround these units, and I also still need to get more of the rail line. Technically, let's see. Well, it's a good thing. Halt range 20,000. It's a good thing they just scouted. There's obviously no chance of me getting that right now. The rail line fixed, that is. But ultimately, I would like to have it. Wow. Being able to do only 2 hexes is pretty rough. Right. Let's see, because I cannot get anything in there, but let's see, they're a lot weaker, even more so for them. I'd rather try and attack something that's rather weak. Didn't work though. I guess these guys are definitely going to be a bit of trouble for a while, given their high combat value. I'm gonna get that regiment out. I'm gonna send it away to whatever other front. There might be. And as for the 110th, they really need to reorganize too, so being only at 7,000 doesn't really inspire a whole lot of confidence. It is getting smaller. I'll give him that. It is getting smaller. Sixth Stalin Vol something. Rifle Corps. Okay, 40,000 as well. Those are serious numbers. Still, that's let's get them. Somebody asked me, like, hey, what happens if you take Yaroslavl and cut that rail line up till here? Well, basically, I need to get all the way to Cherepovets in order to do something there. So that's quite something. I've actually got to move these further ahead because I want to cut the rail line here, so they will have to go by truck. I know that I'm leaving a huge gap open here. They can just walk, but let's move here. Quite honestly, I think it's well worth it if I can actually cut their rail line there, so that they might not really get a whole lot of supplies there anymore. I'll basically only be, well, I'll just be starting to do Army Group North now. Out here. I do have them. Well, I might actually succeed there. How likely am I to hold that position? Not super likely. But you know what? It did cut the rail, so now at least I'm guaranteed that they have to use trucks basically from here. It's still not great, too great for me, but the fact that I've cut this off and put a unit in there is very nice. Alright, decent progress here to 28th Corps needs to take this. And then First Corps. Here, first corps. Well, I guess I can switch up more units once they actually do combine. This is looking fine for the 18th Army. It's a very small piece of land, actually, but fine. Given that they cannot attack from a fortress, I feel like I can move the 2nd SS Latvian motorized there and put these in the swamp. This will, at the very least, allow me to move more units in this area to reach Siastroy there, depending on the situation. Okay, let's divide these. Let's move both of them here, so I might be able to attack the Stalin Vol Rifle Corps and push them back towards Salizarovo down there. This infantry regiment, where do I not have enough troops? I'll probably have enough everywhere. Right, I can leave it on the map then, but I think I'll send it up north, to be honest. Where I can allow it to take over, say, part of the 225th Infantry Division, so it can take over one of those hexes in defense, and I can do a better job at taking Leningrad. Yeah. Alright, I'll keep both of those there. Let's just start with wiping this. And I'll just try to put a powerful soft attack. Hope that it's enough. 50. Shit. Guess it's not. Need a bit more oomph. Starting to get freaking annoying here. Fuck. There we go. And there we have it, some kind of defensive line. Let's get 20th Panzer out. And I can't advance particularly more. won't attack with the motorized. But this should work. Sweet. They're very weak. So it seems like they started building some serious defenses right in front of Moscow, which is fair enough. And against 6,000, took a pretty big hit there. But I'll pour them into the gap. And get you guys in there. To get one more hex closer to Moscow once again. They're still tougher than I expected. I actually expected them to rout fairly quickly from that. But unfortunately that did not happen. Okay, that kind of sucks. I have to say I'm still not impressed by my position around here, but it's reasonable. At any rate, I can also start clearing these guys out. Interestingly enough. And I do dare say that I'm quite happy about that. Especially when it comes to the tank core, which can be quite dangerous. Let's get them back into Orel. Okay, let's try that one again. I'm certainly also trying to create a bit of space for my own units to make sure that they can move for a bit. That's unfortunate. They'll probably hold. I'll need to attack harder. There we go. Like, unfortunately, now that this tank corps retreated back onto the decks of this rifle corps, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to beat them out of there now. And given that there's still a very large contingent of Soviet forces, it's like I cleared this and made sure that, well, it's not completely cleared, but let's see. I actually do want a unit at least to move into that hex. It seems weird, but now let's beat you. I want to have a bit of a wedge between these forces and whatever they have mustered up there, so that things will be... Oh. Looking a bit better. I'll use a soft attack here first. Oh, that already did work out well. That will allow me to move those units straight up there. I'll keep them in Yelats. It means I cannot move that part, but that's fine. Clearing out those units is exceptionally great, and also very happy at the very least have stopped the attack on Orel. Orel will be safe for another year to come, at the very least. Even if I don't win, that's worth a lot of points, so that's good. Anyway, I'll be wrapping things up. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, see you then. Bye-bye.